Ryan.
What's going on, everybody? This is Jacob Shoup. You watch the Tom O'Brien Show, as Tom would say, TGIF. Wait, let me get like my info up. Geez, sorry, Al. I know you're probably like, where's my chart? Okay, give me a second here. Let me share my screen as well in the den. Okay, we're gonna. This is gonna be something funny just to talk about freight technologies. Okay, FRGT. As you see, they're up 112%. This was not any kind of split or anything along those lines. They are buying Trump coin, and I'm not exactly sure why they're doing that. Let me see here. Yeah, just to create a diverse crypto treasury strategy, along with some other stuff. Okay, so funny stuff going on with that, but we'll take a look at that. This is like a new thing that some of these like super, like, I mean, what can we call it? Micro cap, but I mean, this is like a pico cap or something like that, right? This is something we've been seeing a lot of people doing, right? Even like very large cap companies have been adding crypto in some form to its balance sheet for quote-unquote stability's sake, okay? We've seen NVIDIA doing that as well. I am taking a look just for my own personal exposure of BITU. That's gonna be Bitcoin ETF, that's a leveraged one. To be clear, I do not have a position in that now, and if I did take a position in it, it would be for kicks, okay? So taking a look at SPY, you're up 1.51%, trading up 8.44 points right now. 566.92. You get the composite trading up 1.53% at 17,982. Wow, trading up 1.54%, and the Dow Jones Industrial trading up 1.31% at 41,288. And listen, I mean, you got the Russell Futures trading up 2.36%. Job numbers relatively unchanged at a 4.2% unemployment. And listen, I mean, look what the bond market did, okay? You had a bunch of people buying in anticipation that, hey, I mean, one, I think that GDP number was kind of a shock, and we kind of went over it yesterday. That was probably very skewed. Well, not probably, definitely very skewed by the amount of imports, and how to an extent it still kind of indicates that there is a lot of purchasing going on. The economy, you know, can still kind of move a little bit with that, right? And then, of course, with the unemployment number, I mean, listen, right? You have 10-year bonds going right back up. We're at 4.31% in the Treasury. People selling their bonds, getting in equities. Gold's up a little bit, but I mean, come on, right? This was a big kind of sell-off. Again, probably most likely a little bit of a digestion on that. Of course, we'll keep following gold. But as it stands now, it looks like people are risk-on in the market. Okay, and they have been, right? Now, again, somewhat low volume here today. We'll see what we can get with that. Apple numbers weren't phenomenal. Amazon numbers kind of missed a little bit, at least. You have 4.43% in Apple. And then Amazon, I don't know if it's actually trading up now, but yeah, you're basically sideways in it, right? Miss a little bit on cloud growth. That's okay, though. Let's see what else we got going on. Bitcoin's trading up 0.44%. DXY off about 0.19%. Again, the idea here that a lot of people are saying is that you're having a lot of institutional, attraction with Bitcoin here, right? And maybe retail hasn't really gotten full into Bitcoin yet. Some of the analysis that's floating around, if true, you still got more to run with Bitcoin. Bitcoin is such a hard thing because it doesn't generate any revenue. Right? I mean, it's simply just like a, supply-demand type deal, right? In its like purest sense. It's always weird to do analysis on Bitcoin for sure. I know a lot of people really just default to, chartist kind of analysis for that asset. Take a look at crude oil. You're off again, 1.82%. Again, somewhat interesting, right? The kind of thought is that light sweet crude futures were dropping due to an impending recession. I think people, at least today, might feel like that's not the case, especially with like piling in as much as we are, not only just into your mega caps, but also really small, very speculative equities. It's wild. Now, this could be dropping in part as well due to Saudi production increase. But then, of course, you have people arguing, that there's going to be some kind of hit on Iranian oil. This is very, very, very volatile the past few days. Take a look at gold contract trading up 0.51% at 3,238. Vista Gold reported some earnings. They did get their initial capex down, which is pretty solid, but you're flat essentially for the day. So it's kind of nice to see. I'm checking out on Goro as well, because part of me feels like that might have been, I don't know, short squeeze or something. I mean, I don't know, maybe not. I mean, really, it's just some pretty substantial movement to the upside for Goro. Let's see what else we got going on. Silver trading off 0.8% at 32.21. Copper up 1% at 4.67. Got your yields coming down the high. The junk corpos. Let's see what else we got. Lucid 0.4. Tesla trading up 3.09%, especially on some news with Uber. Man, what a play. This one's sad, right? Because remember we got into Uber right around earnings. I think this is what it was. It kind of dropped, and we got back break even, and I was in it just for a short-term thing. And man, this is a kind of a testament to timing the market beats timing the market, right? So you're trading up at 4.67% right now for the day at 84.65. What have they done? Essentially, they are making a deal, it seems, with Momenta. There's going to be autonomous vehicles to power the Uber platform. And we're looking in this realm. There's a big emphasis right now on getting these autonomous vehicles out there, right? Waymo is doing phenomenally. There's been a lot of discussion online and attraction with Waymo. Let's see what else. Yeah, people, okay, so this is the study that's coming out, right? Waymo reducing serious crashes, making streets safer. This is coming at a time as well where a bunch of videos are being shared about Tesla and headlines that they're crashing into police cars, whatever it is, right? I'm sure there's some level of marketing in a sense going on there. But point being is there's a big drive right now for these autonomous vehicles. Waymo's been on the streets, Uber's dumping money into it, right? Talking a little bit how Nebius is trying to get some exposure with it with a Hyundai and AV Ride trading up 6.04%. Nebius has had a great couple days. Folks, stay right there, we'll be right back.